Hey folks, just sitting here resting my weary feet, my weary bones. Nice view. You know, this would be a good spot right here in the sun like here to just sit here and fall asleep. But then I'd have a pretty crazy alarm clock when this thing finally cracked. Be a weird way to wake up. Well, howdy folks. Shawn here, and Michelle from hikingwithshawn.com. Today we are at Jackson Hole, and we're gonna hike to the waterfalls, check them out, see if they're frozen. It is quite a bit of snow on the ground, cold. It's not quite as cold as it was a couple days ago, but it does feel colder today to us. We have our snow cleats on, and just in case the waterfall we have to walk across is ice. The bearings. We're on trail 497. And we got us a little creek here. I love these spikes because I can really kind of stomp on that and I don't slide. If I was just in my shoes, I would have.
I finally bought something that was right.
Yeah. So you can use the Yak tracks if you like the Yak tracks, but we like these. Anyway.
A little short.
Oh yeah. Here you go, folks. Got some water running under the ice. Ice baby. Huh?
You.
Me. You're the one that did it.
They all have it right there on video. Pretty
out here. As you could tell, I'm on ice. And while it still is slick, these cleats are metal, you know, and I'm able to get some sort of traction on it. So it's always a good idea to pack some ice cleats, Yak tracks, crampons. They have many names, and you know, pack some in your bag just in case you need them. Because they definitely come in handy. All right, folks. Jackson Hole Ecological Area, Shawnee National Forest. So, read material for you. Need to come out here and clean that sign off. So, when you get to that sign, you come out here. Go to your right. If you go to your left, it'll take you away from the waterfall system. Now, once you do get to this part, up here past these natural area signs, you're only allowed to hike. There's a horse high line up there. You can tie your horses up and you can hike. You cannot ride your horses past these signs. If you do, you break the law. And they make it clear on the rules. No horses, no bikes, no ATVs, no fires, hiker only. So, I wondered if you could camp, but it says specifically no camping. So, no camping either. A lot of people do. They shouldn't, but they do. And just follow the trail. You'll go across the top of the waterfall up here, and then make your way to another point where you can go down. And it is kind of sketchy going down. Pretty creek. Pretty part of the creek. Here's the top of the waterfall, which is covered in snow and ice. Snow on top of ice, on top of rock. You can see there. where it goes down. So. I'm not going to get too close to the edge, obviously. It's dangerous. Don't want to get hurt. But it's pretty cool. It goes down a little layer there. And all the way to the bottom. It's a long drop. Definitely don't want to fall. It'll hurt really bad, but most likely you'll die. So. Alright. This is my favorite frozen waterfall spot. This part right here. We've seen it a lot cooler looking. But this is still pretty cool.
There's a window.
You got a window?
A window.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it only happens every so often.
Yeah. And here's the cool area. Got a window in the waterfall. And it's just so there's just a couple falls right here. It's just really cool. It's a nice little rock shelter. And just a cool spot. How's that for being right next to the fall? Starting to dribble, starting to melt. Very cool. All the bubbles. It's a cool area. Wild fall. Very cool. Very, very cool.
No, it's cold. It's not cool. There's a difference.
All right, folks. We're going to turn around and go back the way we came and try to get down a different way because it's all ice. And we kind of want to stick around for the next winter. So let's
We're going to use caution.
use caution. Do the right thing. Not get hurt. Very cool. Very cool. Made it down. Now we're edging the bluff line until we get to the waterfall. But there's some cool stuff here on this bluff. Iciclage. A lot of bluffage. Cool, huh? Very cool. Check this out, folks. A lot of really cool banding right here.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. All sorts of nice banding through here. All the way, both sides. Banding overload. Woo, yeah. Even more. Wow. That's nuts. That's like a window up there. That's crazy. All right, folks. Big old bluffage line ahead of us. Definitely gonna follow and check it out. we're here. Alrighty. Following the bluffage. When all else fails, follow the bluffage. If you get lost, just follow the bluffage. At least you'll have something pretty to look at while you're trying to figure out where you are. Yep, 2 drunk hikers. Cool area here. Oh wow. Gotta go this way. Towards the giant icicle. Just think this was connected to this bluff at one time, and some sort of earthquake or something happened and it just cracked off. I went up a steep climb, got to the top here. Oh well. Just a wall of ice. And trying to be careful like Michelle just told me to do. I'm walking on snow-covered ice with these crampons, so it's a lot easier than it would be if I was just didn't have any traction. So still gotta be careful though, because everything's slick and rocky and so on. So gotta choose my steps wisely. Someone's been out here, footprints. Probably whoever we were following footprints earlier. So not the only one that got adventurous. Alright. You know, it's a very rugged. And while some people will watch this and go, I'm an idiot, or I'm being inappropriate because I'm getting out here and doing this, climbing on ice and stuff like that, I do want to say that it's acceptable risk. I'm accepting the risk that I'm taking. I understand the risk that I'm taking. I'm doing stuff to ensure that I don't get in too much of a risky situation. Staying away from the edges and stuff like that, you know. Getting on a little bit of ice here and there, but I'm evaluating my route. So I'm accepting risk, I'm taking some risk, but I'm going on an adventure. I'm exploring like people did before we had modern technology and whatnot. It's a lot easier now than it was then. Back then, there's bigger trees, rougher terrain, predator animals, so on and so forth. And I understand what I'm doing, but I will say to everyone watching, use your better judgment and be careful, you know. I'm not going to tell you not to come out here, not to chase waterfalls. But if you're a beginner, go with someone who isn't. Go with someone who knows what they're doing. Or choose easier trails until you get to a point where you feel comfortable exploring on your own on these rugged trails. Because if you get hurt, you get lost or whatever, there's probably not going to be rescue anytime soon. So definitely tell someone where you're going. that helps. But even then, it's going to be hard for rescue to get out here with all their gear and everything like that. So keep that in mind. Alright. Got us a big icy waterfall. Michelle's getting on thin ice. That's cool. There you have it. Jackson Hole Waterfall. Definitely worth the adventure. There it is. Quite the cool waterfall. We would have came down over there. Can check it out later and see if we can get back up that way. I hear stuff creaking and cracking as it heats up. It'd be scary, but if this thing broke right now, I would have it on video.
That color's pretty.
Yeah.
The blue-green.
Yeah, I can kind of see it through here. Alright. Getting behind the big fall now. Jackson Hole. Tough to walk on these rocks with crampons. Very cool. Too cool for school.
Oh, there's a heart.
Not too cool for that girl right there, though. She's too cool. Alright, folks. This is how we would have came down. Right through down all that. But we're going to try to go up a different way over here. Looks a little bit more maybe promising. Maybe is the word of the day. Maybe. Yeah, we might get our elevation. Alright. Trying to work our way up and checking out the waterfalls while we're doing it. Pretty cool. Alright, folks. Back up top here with the first waterfalls.
That's flowing a lot more.
Yeah, definitely melting. Definitely melting. Yeah. Sounds like the bluffage is peeing. So now we don't have a long hike back. So we'll probably head to Jackson Falls. That way we can get the Jackson trifecta this weekend. We were at Jackson Hollow yesterday, so we'll do all the Jacksons.
No.
The Jackson 3. Too bad we didn't have a couple more Jacksons.